Oh, hey, I didn't see you all there. Hey, welcome back to the channel. If you like what we do, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and also like it. And today what we're going to be messing around with is the side panel window on the front door. It's got this little fancy open vent option. And I'm going to go ahead and replace this today, my driver's door. So it's basically just three parts, 1, 2, 3 screws, and then the part itself where you're going to attach. So as you can see, I already got my side panel off of my door and it's prepped and ready to go. And I also got some more pieces over here. Those are the ones that came off the door, side door handle, and also the door window handle will have to come off, as well as the side attached piece for the accessory that goes behind this. One of these guys, if you got 4-door, it's smaller if you got 2. And basically roll the window all the way down. Make sure that its placement is at the bottom, and you're gonna want to keep it that way, and you're going to see why. So, in the long term, you want to go ahead and start taking these screws off up here. And that's gonna require a T20 Torx bit for the 2 top ones, and a T30 Torx bit for the single bottom one. That's what mine had. On the parts Jeep that I got the replacement for, it was a 10mm and a Phillips head on the top. So you might have different features. This is what I had to use. Don't take up to the credit for that. Alright, so coming up to here, we're going to start taking off the window pieces. Make sure that these are all nice and removed. This part particularly slides out backwards. I'm going to wiggle that out gently. Go ahead and take that piece off. There's no screws holding that down, no adhesive, nothing like that. For the other piece though, there's some clips, 1, 2, 3, 4 clips. You want to be careful and angle this one out. And
so what's your opinions on that?
so those pieces, you want to go ahead and put this into a backwards motion, so that starts to pivot out this way. This part's going to ride this part as you're slowly pivoting it out of place. Once you get to there, you want to go ahead and pull it up just a bit so you can get this window out of the motion. Go ahead and watch out, because your window pane is still inside of the slide. So you want to be careful with this part. Pull it all the way up to the top, lean it forward, and this is where I say be careful, because you get that pitch angle on there, you're going to break it. And look it, this is what comes out the back side. You want to keep that nice and smooth. You're going to shatter window pane. You don't want job on top of job on top of job. That's just more hassle. So get the new replacement one, and you make sure that they both match up, they both line up, same features. This one was off of a 2-door well, this was off of a these were both off 4 doors, my bad. I'm pitting them on a 2-door, and same attachment pieces, same all that, but mine has a weird gasket material on this side, and that one's got a nice looking, more mint appearance, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. And also I'm gonna keep this piece to rebuild for later uses, and we might need that some other time. So vice versa, the steps that you did, with the sleds, because these are delicate. Go ahead and align this up. Slide. Make sure that this goes freely so that you can come back and start pivoting it in. Once you get the in, then you go ahead and want to match the ceiling gasket on the outside here, so that this flap is going to lay over this little corner right here. You don't want that to be on the inside now. So we're going to go ahead and push that in, get to our pivot point. See, this is the part that I was warning about. I'm gonna go ahead and remove that and put that back into that slot that's in there. If that happens, you're gonna have to remove it and re-enter that slide onto the inside of the body. I did it purposely so that y'all can see what happens when it doesn't look right. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove it again and re-enter the body. Notice how it's sliding in a little bit more smoother. Just gotta make sure all the gasket material is You gotta make sure that there's nothing poking out from this rim like that. That's all gotta go inside. So I gotta remove it and redo it on this side as well. It can happen to both sides. You just gotta be patient. Once you got it installed in your unique setting of your vehicle, you want to go ahead and double check the screw mounting bolts. Make sure there's no corners pinched, there's no exposed material on the inside of this lip, and also on the other side. You want to go ahead and make sure that this is nice and tight. Got to push that in a little bit, as you can see. It might not, who knows? I have to double check that. But it looks pretty flush to me. I'm gonna go ahead and start reattaching my mounting bolts and call it good. But you see the difference in views? As the other one had this little rust beam and they had like pit epoxy or something to try to seal it up. We'll go ahead and pull that out real quick. As you can see, that's a no-go with my Jeep and book. That's how we do it. Get that window replaced as fast as you can, and it's as simple as that. So now I'm going to vice versa the steps and how I attach the mounting bolts and stuff, and we'll go from there.